So, Mata, again. Hello, guys. 215日連続。Another day, another lesson. Just keep moving forward. 決して止まらない。Okay. So today we continue with what we left off yesterday, which was tarai no tarai desu ka or something. So
welcome to the state of complete
tara bai, tarai and bai. So wait for Yuki to wait. So the sentences we added yesterday were okay. So yesterday we added a lot of sentences, a lot of tarai no, but I don't think we added a lot of tarai desu ka, but which is the same thing. We didn't find a lot of tarai desu ka. So what's that? What does that say?
怒ってやったらいいじゃないですか。
怒っちゃったらいいじゃないですか? Okay, this one is good. どうしたらいいんですか? どうしたらいいですか? どうしたらいいの? Yeah, we did not add any ですか? There were hardly any ですか? いいのか? たらいいですか are not there. たらいいですか huh? いいんじゃないですか
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 告白してきたら
So if not ですか the other thing that we said that we're going to do is to add without the question mark どうしたらいいです
どうしたらいいですか
or どうしたらいいのに
私たちこれからどうしたらいいんですの
どうしたらいいんですの私たちこれからどうしたらいいんですの
私どうしたらいいのかわからないんです
どうしたらいいのかわからないんですそれでもいいんですが if it's fine, if it's just me, that's fine. Okay. Wow, Talk, how is it going, bro? 日本語を勉強しましょう。行くぜ、bro. We just keep going, you know. 決して止まらない。毎日。Wow, Talk, new follower, new friend. Okay. So yeah, たらいいですか? Okay, wait. So Bai, there is also Bai. I was waiting for Yuki to confirm his sentences that he showed us yesterday. Okay. Bai desu ka. Bai desu ka. Just want to suggest that the tag of Nihongo is better than Japanese Nihongo. Wait, what do you mean? The tag. Ah, you mean the tag in the okay. Nihongo. I will add it. Yeah, I just added some random tags. Don't know why. Okay, Nihongo. I will add it. Nihongo. Add the tag. Okay, I think we exceeded the amount of tags. I'll remove one. Wait, why is it red? You can only enter up to 10 tags. Yeah, but I removed one. Okay, Nihongo. 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 Done. Added. Added, bro. Added. Yeah, added. Okay. So, bai no or bai desu ka?
Added. Okay, so
We have double voice. Okay. Bai desu ka? Okay. Bai desu ka? どうすればいいんですか？
じゃあどうすればいいんですか？
どうすればいいですか? Okay, so the alternative of どうしたらいいんですか is the どうすればいいんですか? Which is the same thing. Let's check out dorama because we didn't add a lot of dorama yesterday.
殴ればいいじゃないですか。
殴ればいいじゃないですか? You can hit him, the enemy is right in front of you.
殴ればいいじゃないですか。
殴ればいいじゃないですか。本当の What's that kanji? 出身はどこ? Wait, I don't understand. 本当 which means truth, really. The other one, 出身 means
就寝
whole life. Means hold the whole life. 本当の出身はどこ? Where is the truth of your whole life? The truth of my whole life? What does that supposed to mean?
いつかそうなればいいなって思ってるん
Oh,
です。
Votek, what are these mysteries? What are these mysterious? What are these mysteries you want me to solve? Topic is not is not a good move. The keyboard. Okay, it happens. It's Shushin. Shushin one's origin. Okay, Kipros. Okay, I'll type in Japanese. Kipros.
どう言えばいいんですか？
どう言えばいいんですか? So how should I say it? Okay, this is a good sentence. This is a 完璧な文. Easy, simple, understandable, readable. どう
言えばいいんですか？
どう言えばいいんですか? So, ただ or also ば面白い You あなたはばいいですか Okay. Add isekai, another word. Another word. Isekai じゃねえ。
異世界。
異世界人だよ。Another word. Another word. Isekai. Maybe, yeah, true. Maybe we are far away. Another word. Indeed.
どう言えばいいんですか？
Indonesia. Interesting. Yeah, this is very 面白い. Yeah, Indonesia. One of my favorite countries, bro. One of my favorite countries. Ichiban. Among Ichiban Kuni. Ichiban Kuni. One day I want to go there.
どう言えばいいんですか？
And also one of the goals is to start learning Indonesian as well. I do the same thing and start day 1 until we reach day 1000 Indonesian language. That would be amazing after we finish with Nihongo. Not after we finish, during that time when I find some time. Indonesian, one of the languages that I want to acquire and go there, I'll be there. I'll be there, bro. I'll be happy to have you. But Indonesian is I don't know, it's one of the countries that I like. Not only because of Bali, of course, just in general. Yeah, Indonesia have many more places than Bali. A lot of people go to Bali. But I want to go to Bali, of course. It's one of my destinations. But I want to see the whole of Indonesia. Is an island, I think. Let's check. Indonesia. It's a big country, Well, you have simple language. Consists 99% plus pronunciation across the language. 99% pronunciation. What does that supposed to mean? It's a lot of islands. Indonesia have a lot of islands. This big island, this half island. Beautiful, bro. Indonesia, beautiful. I want to visit. Bali, where is Bali? Somewhere. Java Sea. Java Sea, you have the Java Sea also. That's where JavaScript come from. From the Java from Indonesia. From Java Sea. Exact opposite of English. If you learn how to pronounce the alphabet, that's it. That's how you read. So it would be easier saying, huh? Bro, I can't wait to start Indonesian as well. Jakarta. To go to Jakarta. Yeah, bro. Indonesia. Very omoshiroi tokoro. Interesting place. We don't have exceptions as well. Indonesian, huh? Easy. So it will be an easy ride, you're saying. Easier than Nihongo. Easier than Nihongo, huh? どう言えばいいんですか? So, how should I say it? Can't even compare, huh? It is, of course. No kanjis, no anything. What's the alphabet? What's the alphabet? I put Japanese next to Arabic. Indonesian alphabet. Is it like Roman alphabet or is it... What kind of alphabet? How do you write? Roman with English characters, standard. With English, A, B, C. But the pronunciation, of course, is different. So no standard ABC, huh? So it will be easy, you're saying. Maybe I learn it in a few months. Yeah, but consistent pronunciation, of course. Bro, you are making me want to start learning now. A, B, G, A, D. A, B, C, D. 2 weeks. 2 weeks max and we learn it. that would be so nice. Oh, wait, is there like YouTube? Indonesian language course. Is there a YouTube playlist? YouTube. 2 weeks. 2 weeks we learn Indonesian. Bro, I know languages. No, if it is really that easy, I searched before about Indonesian, but I don't remember. If it's that easy, bro, I can learn it quickly. Learn Indonesian with Indonesia Pod 101. Right. I need like a complete. I think this one is good. Youth Foundation, Class B, Week 3. Bro, I'm going to start. Yeah, bro, you opened my eyes. I have also another friend from Indonesia who also inspired me to start as well. So, bro, definitely. It's a language I must acquire.
お産になってあげればいいんじゃないですか。
なってあげればいいんじゃないですか? You can become his wife and son. Wouldn't that solve the problem? なってあげればいいんじゃないですか? We are making progress also with Nihongo. And from what you're saying, Indonesian will be a piece of cake.
お産になってあげればいいんじゃないですか。
なってあげればいいんじゃないですか? It is, it is. Oh, I feel like motivated to start. 1000% easier than any language. Easily acquired. No hard time. 貸してくれば maybe in the summer when I have like a little bit of free time, objective comparison research. You did, huh? You did. So like how did you do, like what kind of research? Like grammar, based on grammars and vocabulary? I learn language not because like the usual. I like etymologies. Grammar structure Indonesian, from what you're saying, it's not that hard, huh? 貸してくればいいですか? Bro, in the summer, maybe in the summer.
元奥さんに
Have like some free time. What should I tell?
マキさんにどうやって言えばいいですか。
どうやって言えばいいですか? Okay, this is a nice little sentence. How many words are in Indonesian? Something like historical reason why the language exists, why the language looks like that. Bro, the study of languages, researchers of languages, how many words is very interesting. That's Indonesian. 200,000. How many words does Japanese? 500,000. How many words does Greek? 5 million words. And 70 million, bro. And Indonesian only have 200,000. How many words does Arabic have? 12 million, bro. 12 million. So Indonesian has the less words. You can learn them all. Greek has 5 million and 70 million word types. So like from those words, but you make them another words. Endless languages. Greek and Arabic are the most difficult. Japanese have 500,000, which is less than Greek, but still. English has almost 500,000 as well. Very interesting. I really like something like Javanese script and Sudanese script. Sundanese, what's that? Both live in the same island. Sundani, wait, what do you mean? Javanese, you mean Japanese? Both live in the same island but have different civilization level. One still writes in stones, one invented cloth, and write in leaves. Therefore, the stone writing is more straight, like katakana. Yeah, of course, when you write on stones. Another one write curvy like hiragana. Sundanese, what's Sundanese? Javanese is not Japanese. Java. Indonesia have 700 different languages, but we are united by Indonesian. Java and Sunda is tribal language, entirely different than Indonesian. Both are local. Okay. You see, bro, this is what I want to learn. I want to learn about the Sundanese and Javanese and the culture of Indonesia. I don't know much. Java. This is where Java comes from. East Java. Languages spoken. Sundanese, Indonesian, Javanese, Malay, Betwai, Banten, 2.5 million. 700 languages. Beautiful. They number approximately 42 million and from Indonesia's second most populous ethnic group. There are a lot of Indonesians. 200 million. That is the most etymologies I like about learning language. So you are, bro, Wotek, are you like a language expert? Like, do you study languages? Very interesting. So wait, so I really like something like, so I understand what you're trying to say. Both live in the same island in Indonesia, but have different civilization level. One still writes in stones, which is why they have like katakana straight. To write on stone, you have to carve it hard and write straight like katakana. The another one curvy like hiragana because they invented the cloth. Very interesting analysis. Because they write in leaves and cloths. Very interesting. That is the term. Like, I study language etymologies and formation. Oh, that's a very cool major to have. You can search it. Javanese is closer to Sanskrit than Sundanese. What is Sanskrit? Javanese. I thought when you said Javanese, I thought you meant Japanese. Javanese language. Wait, it is the most spoken. Javanese is defined as the most spoken regional language of Indonesia. It's a regional language. Sanskrit, like Indian, you're trying. Sanskrit is Indian? What is Sanskrit? Indo-European of India. Okay. I've heard Sanskrit before. Sanskrit. Yeah, I've heard Sanskrit before. Okay. And because it's close. It's close to India. So Javanese looks like hiragana, I was trying to say. But Sundanese, on the other hand, is more Sundanese language. It's more like katakana because they were carving it on stones. Very omoshiroi. They form like that because writing cloth. Yeah, Sundanese straighter because they write on clay stones. Omoshiroi, bro. This is what I want to learn. So this is your job. This is what you learn. This is what you study. The history, how languages develop. It's very interesting. History, bro. I'm fascinated by history and how things develop. Yuki, how is it going, bro? Go kigenyo. Yuki, I'm here with our friend here, with our new friend, Wautek, who is Indonesian, and he's explaining to me how Indonesian language is easy and we can learn it in just 2 weeks. And that's another challenge. I'm definitely going to learn Indonesian. It's one of the plans. Hai. Umito Wotek desu. Wotek, bro. Wotek is special in languages and how languages develop. Very interesting, bro. Very interesting. I'm definitely going to learn Indonesian. I'm going to go to Indonesia and speak with Indonesians. Some Indonesian. Kaito, my Japanese equivalent name. Kaito. Kaito is consisted of sea, umi, and to. Kaito. Okay. Very Very interesting. Kaito, bro, Wotek. Hello, Caps Recaps, bro. How is it going, bro? Caps Recaps, what do you think of Indonesian? Yeah, we are going. Yuki, can you send me the sentences you sent me yesterday about bai? So yesterday we did tarai, but we didn't add the bai janai desu ka, bai desu ka. So please send them again if you have them.
家森さんも鼻毛伸ばせばいいじゃないですか。
bai janai desu ka.
その中で誰かに届けばいいんじゃないですか。
So just write it.
書けばいいじゃないですか。
書けばいいじゃないですか。何すればいいじゃないですか。
組長って何すればいいんですか？
何すればいいんですか。So, すればいいですか is the alternative way to write どうしたらいいですか。Both are the same. どうすればいいんですか？
どうすればいいんですか？
My original name have a meaning of a king who survived the flood and born in Big Dipper. What's Big Dipper astrology? Period. Big Dipper astrology period. What's that? I think I saw it here in the translation. Chinese Dipper constellation. One of the 28 mansions. Okay. Astrology period. So I choose kanji that suits my name. Bro, that's so cool. So you choose your own kanji. Star constellation. Yeah, I don't know what that is, to be honest. Similar to Asian languages. All, huh? Similar. But it's nice. Is it nice? It's beautiful, bro. If you learn it. Still a good one. Bai sentence. Ja. Whatever. Okay, check it out. But bro, Wotek, Kaito.
いつまで続ければいいんですか。
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 Bro, Kaito, I will accept your challenge in the summer. Maybe I will have exams this week for a week until... Okay, we start the exams. We start the exams on Monday. I'm going to finish on the next Monday, 12th of May. So after that, I'll have some free time, and I'm going to accept your challenge. I'm going to accept your challenge. I will make it 14 days challenge. Not October, no. Maybe like sometime in the summer. Going to make a challenge, 14 days challenge, Indonesian. Maybe even 30 days. By the way, I'm not language expert. I took it as a hobby. Yeah, still expert, bro. I'm a software engineer. Game developer also. Sure, 40 days, easy, bro. 40 days, 40, maybe 14 or 30 or even 40 days. We'll see, bro. We'll make it a challenge. Let's do it.
いつまで続ければいいんですか。
I learned that etymology because I created a bunch of conlangs for my game. Bro, that's why game developing is nice. So you study something, some history, and you put it in your games. Game developing is also very nice. Don't need to be a professional to be an expert. You are yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's your hobby and if you research about it, you will be an expert. You don't have to study something to be an expert. Yeah, you have to go to university. If you know things more than other people, you automatically become an expert.
いつまで続ければいいんですか。
Who study their whole life to be an expert. That's also true. That's also true. But you know things, you know. いつまで
続ければいいんですか。
続ければ to continue. Okay, this sentence is nice. It's beautiful.
で、いつまで続ければいいんですか？
いつまで続ければいいんですか？続ければ to continue. So how long do we have to keep doing this? Okay, beautiful sentence. Beautiful. So how long do we have to keep doing this? で、いつまで続ければいいんですか? How long will keep doing this? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Does it even need a breakdown? I don't think so. 続ける means to keep doing this shit. To continue, to keep up. And that's it, yeah. But recommend by the first novel ever created by Brothel Sisterhood. Brothel. Brothel, I know what brothel. It's written entirely in hiragana. Pretty cool to have two brother. Wait, what do you mean, brother sister? The first ever novel. So is it easy? Is it easy? Erotica novella. Yeah. Okay, check it out, bro. Wait, so it's in Nihongo? Is it entirely hiragana? In hiragana. How to say? Novel. It's Japanese, so you're trying to say. Tale of Genji by Murasaki Shikibu. The Tale of Genji by Murasaki Shikibu. Entirely in hiragana. But I don't like hiragana, I like kanji. Okay, we're going to read it. It's 115 pages. Yeah, bro, I want to finish all the grammar points and then start reading novels. We'll see, bro. I'll have it. I'll keep it in mind. Create a sentence in Japanese by yourself. Create a sentence, huh? Recaps. That's a challenge, a good challenge.
いつまで続ければいいんですか？
いつまで歩けばいいんですか？
いつまで歩けばいいんですか? Beautiful, another beautiful. Okay, so we need to create
いつまで歩けばいいんですか？
a sentence. I need to create a sentence. 今日は仕事行った。I went to work today. 今日は仕事行った。今朝仕事行った。今朝仕事行った。Yeah, I can't create sentences. I think I can't. 今朝仕事行った。今は日本語を勉強している。What do you think? Recaps. 今朝仕事行った。今は日本語を勉強している。What do you think? Here's the thing what am I missing? Tell me, bro. Okay. This also doesn't need any いつまで歩けばいいんですか? This doesn't need a breakdown. It's very obvious. How much longer do I have to walk? Until when I have to walk? You're not taking Japanese seriously. What do you mean, bro? Recaps. That's an insult. What do you mean I'm not taking it seriously?
じゃあお城さんが使えばいいじゃないですか。
It's not that I'm not taking seriously, but I'm just having fun. I don't need to like force myself because I'm just like having good time, you know. I know that it's interesting to have women is banned to write, so they invent an entire writing system called. I know, but it's interesting to have women is banned to write. So women invented hiragana. Ah, leave the derogatory people. Not worth your time, bro. So wait, so hiragana was created by women?
じゃあお城さんが使えばいいじゃないですか。じゃあお城さんが使えばいいじゃない
Wait,
ですか。
how was hiragana created? Invented. No, how? How was there it is. Kana thought to have been developed at the beginning of hiragana during the 2nd and 9th century by the four different schools. How is hiragana? Failure of hiragana is often attributed to Kukai, famous Buddhist monk who traveled to China in the 8th century and learned calligraphy, poetry, and Buddhism. It wasn't created by women. Yes, and hiragana was created by Buddhist monks. But it says here, the invention of hiragana was created by Kukai. Who is Kukai? Was he a woman? Or was she a woman? He's a Buddhist monk. That's not true. Founder of Shingon Buddhism. Early years. Who created hiragana? Wait, so government officials can't read their scripts. Created by brothel sisterhood to keep track their clients behind the client back. A lot of literature against that proves. It's from hentai gana. Bro, I don't understand. It's new. I actually didn't know how hiragana was created. I thought like it was just created for Japanese. No, I actually don't know how it was created. How was hiragana invented? Okay, created. As a manual simplification via most phonetically widespread kanji brothel, sisterhood brothel. How hiragana came to be used? Women and Japanese.
The Japanese language are still quite obscure. Languages characters might actually have been brought into Japan in the 1st century. Unlike what is generally assumed, the Chinese characters called kanji in Japanese were not immediately used to transcribe the Japanese language. This might have happened during the reign of Empress Suiko, as during her reign, the Yamato court started sending full-scale diplomatic missions to China, which helped increase Chinese literacy among the people working at the court. Like in any other country at the time, writing and reading were regarded as scholarly activities practiced only by the very few. Alongside status, gender also played a part in the equation, and in this regard, men were particularly privileged. During the Heian period, the Kanbun system of writing emerged. Kanbun, or Han writing, describes the adaptation of classical Chinese texts into understandable Japanese. The original text in classical Chinese was not modified, but it was rather adapted with the additional markings or diacritics which could be understood by the Japanese people. This was the general writing style of male officials and intellectuals at the time. Over time, the Japanese people started using kanji to transcribe their own language too. Of course, they started which was born out of an oversimplification of Manyogana, first gained popularity among women, and more specifically, it spread among court women. They would use the syllabary to write their personal correspondence or to write literature. Consequently, the script was called Women's Hand or onnade. The Heian period was a key period for the aristocracy in Japan. During that period, the Japanese language embarked on a major development phase as Japan began its modernization. And despite their lower status at the time, women actually played the most important part in this development. At the time, women were confined to private spaces. The upper-class, higher-educated women had no part to play in the turmoil of public affairs.
So women created
and
hiragana.
had thus a lot of time on their hands, during which they were particularly bored. They were actually so
thought
bored
women
and lonely
were not
that they
capable
had
of
to make
creating
up fantasy worlds to live a life
languages.
they would not experience in reality. That's why they started writing, using the language in which they could best express themselves to convey their thoughts and feelings.
But it's not a
Even
brothel.
though some female writers at the time did use the Chinese characters in their works, the hiragana system of writing was the most suitable to convey natural speech and lively inflections that kanji could not properly render. According to some scholars, it is actually because they were not involved in the public sphere and political affairs that women so successfully managed to develop such an elaborate sense of artistry. Writing in hiragana gave women more freedom and allowed them to mirror natural speech in their writing. This is probably the reason why the works witnessed significant popularity among the people, spreading throughout the country over the years. Of course, these gender distinctions are not set in stone. As I said earlier, some women did know classical Chinese.
Bro,
Conversely,
stories.
some men
Quite
did
interesting.
write.
300 years of seclusion created a whole different way of writing. It's very not Japanese that you can beat a Japanese person. Quick question: why don't you learn every grammar word in? Bro, very true. Bro, caps, recaps, very true. That's what is the use of learning every? I don't. This is very true. In English, there is no real use than a fiction. Of course, this is my goal. I don't need to learn every grammar point. I just want to be familiar with a lot of grammar points. But of course, we don't need to know everything. Just know as much as you can, as much as possible, to be able to speak. Just to be able to speak.
Using the
Recaps,
onnade
you are
style.
absolutely right.
However, this was
Absolutely
more
true.
problematic for them as the onnade was particularly disregarded. They thus had to find
interesting,
some
yeah.
tricks to bypass this social pressure. One of these tricks was just pretending to be a woman. The most famous case of a man writing in the onnade style at the time is
That's onnade though, it's not hiragana.
probably one of the most well-known works of the classical Japanese. Make the book a vac, but it was accidentally found at the court during her lifetime. The Tale of Genji,
Tale of
or
Genji.
Genji Monogatari, is probably one of the most well-known works of the classical Japanese literature worldwide,
Yeah,
as it
you
is
don't have to,
regarded as the
learn
world's
everything.
first psychological novel. It tells the story of Hikaru Genji, the emperor's son, who was removed
Chimorio,
地味猛量
Chimimorio, evil spirits of rivers and mountains.
地味猛量
Chimimorio. Very interesting kanji, but this kanji is easy to remember, huh? It's not hard. It's all the same. Chimimorio.
from the line of succession, and it recounts much of his romantic life while describing the customs of the aristocratic society of the time. The tale was written by Murasaki Shikibu, a novelist, poet.
Yeah, but bro, very interesting, huh? I've never thought about hiragana, how it was created. Very interesting. So women can do things.
じゃあお城さんが使えばいい
Women
じゃな
can
い
do
ですか。
things. But women are not capable. Die.
じゃあお城さんが使えばいいじゃないですか。
Die, what is his name?
じゃあお城さんが使えばいいじゃないですか。
大城さんが使えばいいじゃないですか。Why don't you see it? No, I don't like this sentence. Maybe it's nice. Quite cool. Yeah, that's exactly what I am interested with. To see how languages are developed, exactly. Wait, Yuki, what kind of sentence did you send? There it is. Found it. じゃあ、俺はその something 倍だね。Wait, let's just check this guy and then go to いいんだね。いいんでいればいい。Okay, let's just check out this car first.
このまま何事もなく終わってくれればいいのですが。
What くれればいいのですか? It would be great if this quest peaceful to the end.
じゃあどうすればいいんですか？
どうすればいいんですか? じゃあどうすればいいんですか? Let's put out one of the どうすれば which is alternative to どうした。
じゃあどうすればいいんですか？
どうすればいいんですか? じゃあどうすればいいんですか? You don't need to learn everything in this one. Yeah, bro, recaps. That's what you lack. This one about Japanese. You have learned enough. You can have mediocre conversation with people. Just need to grow from speaking. Do you think so, Caps? Do you think so? Maybe, bro, maybe you're true. Maybe what you're saying is true. But I still need to learn some grammar, you know, to have some good foundation of grammar. Need to be able to read quickly some kanji. What made you study? 日本で日本語を学びたいのですか? What made you want to study Japanese? Bro, what made me Chimimorio. But I just had a bit of rambling about evil spirit and evil the mountain the other day. Chimimorio. Bro, about the same kanji. Bro, Rie, what made you study Japanese? Bro, what made me is that I wanted to make YouTube videos. Bro, I wanted to make YouTube videos. But I didn't exactly know what kind of videos, what to talk about. Like if I make a video, what kind of videos, what to talk about. I didn't know. So one day in the summer, because I also applied for mixed scholarship. Last year, summer of last year. Last year exactly, yeah, in August, July or something. I discovered that I really like learning languages, Chinese, Japanese. Also, it was mixed scholarship. So I said, because I don't have idea what kind of videos to make on YouTube, I want to be like make YouTube on videos, be YouTuber, you know. I said, why don't we I also struggle with consistency. I said, why don't I just stream every day and stay consistent for 1,000 days, and during those 1,000 days make YouTube videos about this journey. So, and also I chose Japanese because of the mixed scholarship. I said maybe if we learn Japanese and apply for mixed and have a good YouTube channel, maybe it will help me go there. So this is the reason. The reason is to make this journey until 1,000 days, and during those 1,000 days make a lot of videos about how to learn and encourage people and so on. So this is what I want. This is why we started Nihongo. You can do these things when you engage with bro, engaging in conversation, absolutely true. Trust me, that's what you like now. Absolutely true, bro. Very true. When you engage, I definitely need to engage in conversations. I definitely need to engage in conversations. That's one thing we must do. I'll try to find people, bring them on the stream, and maybe have a little chat in Nihongo. I'm just waiting for the exams to finish. 12 this summer. Maybe we have more free. We'll be more free. Bring some people in. 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I have some people in mind that might help. Speak little chat in Nihongo. They can correct me if I say a sentence wrong. And we learn. You are absolutely right. Learning from conversation is my number one goal. Learn a little bit of kanji, learn a little bit of grammar, and speak with people. I want to read like your native language or speak. Bro, you can play games that has Japanese server. Maybe that's as well, yeah. We try. Learning things is a spectrum. Some people might be gone a long way from directly use it with small foundation. Some people need a lot of foundation for confidence. There's no right or wrong, yeah, but speaking with conversation was my goal. My goal was to find people and speak with them. This is, for me, the idea of a language, because language is created by people. It was not created by books, and it didn't come out of nowhere. It was created by people speaking. So when I speak with people, I can learn better. I can listen to them how they speak. It doesn't have to be MEX, bro. I know. MEX doesn't even require you to know Japanese, because they give you 6 months to study. But I'm saying that the reason I chose Japanese is because I already applied for mixed. I was rejected, but it was one of the factors, you know. You don't have to. They don't ask you to know. They don't need you to know, because the studies will be in English. You will study there in English. I know that. I'm just studying for fun and to make videos and be YouTuber.
ご自由に通り抜ければいいじゃないですか。
ご自由に通り抜けばいいじゃないですか。You can just walk around me, can't you? It was also passed by books. By books as well. By books, huh? But who created the books? Who wrote the books? People. So obviously every country school has a history subject to study. But history created by people.
そんなに僕が付き添えればいいのですが。
I wish I could look after her. そんなに
僕が付き添えればいいのですが。
僕が付き添えればいいのですか。ですかね。
で、どう表せばいいですかね。
どう表せばいいですかね。How should I express? That's a beautiful sentence. That's a beautiful one.
で、どう表せばいいですかね。
で、どう表せばいいですかね。どう表せばいいですかね。Translator, how should I express? Wait, I didn't open DeepSeek. 日本語って文法と日
常会話
everyday conversation 全然仏務の deki desa. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean? I have some people in mind, bro. Recaps. Don't worry. History created by people. By people, history stored by books. History stored by books. Languages stored by books, but actually that's another good point. Bro, recaps. That's a very good point. So reading books, some languages were saved by books, not by people. People wrote the books, but then those people died. But the language was still saved. So reading books is as good as speaking with people. So you need both. You need to read books and speak with people. You don't focus only on books and you don't focus only on speaking with people. You need to do both. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Speak with people and read books. We read books now and then we speak with people. そちらはどこの国ですか？キプロス。キプロス。Bro, Hebrew is one of them, saved by books. It shouldn't have been saved, to be honest. But what can we do? What can we do? Maybe the books are not good after all. で、どう表せばいいですかね？どう表せばいいですかね？ですかね。表す。表す to represent, signify. Okay. Bro, how should I express that? Express, 表す to express. 表す to represent, to slide. Icelandic is another example. Saved by books, huh? Icelandic language. Bro, Icelandic, I never thought about Icelandic language. What kind of language they speak? Iceland. Icelandic language. No, wait, doesn't it look like Norwegian or Swedish? Language. North Germanic from Indo-European. Bro, Icelandic is very Yuki. Icelandic is very far away language. I've never thought about it. I've never thought about Icelandic. Prang name of Greenland and Iceland. Interesting. Yeah. Iceland is green, but it's called Iceland. While Greenland is ice, but it's called Greenland. Icelandic, it's like North Germanic. Very interesting. So many languages. Can I acquire all the languages? Is it possible? Okay, GPT, come on, bro. どう表せばいいですか？どう表せばいいですか？どう表せばいいですか？ Impossible. Yeah, impossible. You don't need to learn every language. Just a few, 5, 6. Indonesian, Japanese, Chinese, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Italian. I really want to learn Italian. Italian is beautiful. Italian is like music to the ears. Iceland was Danish territory for a long time, and speaking Icelandic was forbidden. Oh, that's why. So it died out, but saved by books. After they gained their independence, the whole populace learned Icelandic from old scripts, and the language was, bro, that's a beautiful story. That's one of the most inspiring stories. Iceland was Danish and it was forbidden. People resisted and they learned the language. That's a beautiful story, inspiring. Dinner first, bro, as a side dish, I assure you 40 days is more than enough. Then you can move on to harder languages. Bro, you gave me like a lot of motivation for Indonesian. I had it in mind, but I thought like later on. I'll do it Indonesian later. But maybe we make it more quicker. Divided by bodies. Bro, we have recaps, the philosopher here, always inspiring us with some sophisticated words. What does sophisticated mean? I don't even know. How should I express this? Exactly the same. Beautiful sentence. いいじゃないですか?
いいじゃないですか。
Divided by bodies, united by thoughts. キプロスは今何時ですか? 何時ですか? It's 4時16分。4時16分。午後 is it 午後4時16分。16分。4時 Russian, bro. Russian is very hard language, but I also want to learn Russian. 日本は夜です。日本は夜です。Yeah, 日本夜です。But キプロスは午後4時17分です。17分です。Bro, I can't tell times. Recaps. I can say times. I can say times as well now.
お花喜んでもらえてればいいんですが。
Hope she likes them.
いつまでダラダラしていればいいんですか?
いつまでダラダラしてればいいんですか? いつまでダラダラしていればいいんですか? Beautiful sentence. Beautiful. I like the panda. Shirokuma never
いつま
disappoints.
でダラダラしていればいいんですか?
Shirokuma never disappoints. いつまでダラダラしてればいいんですか? Beautiful sentence. 素敵な文。完璧な文。So ダラダラ means, what does it mean? Slopping. Gently slopping. To laze around. いつまで Beautiful sentence. どうすればいいですか? Okay, enough. Let's check out the other part of the sentences, which is じゃあどうすれば? And also, Yuki, the other part, so if it's a question, it means what should I do? Question, what should I do? But if it's not a question, it means I hope, I wish. お口にあればいいのですが。お口にあればいいじゃないですか。ばいいのですか。お口にあればいいのですが。お口にあればいいのですか。ですが。If it's not a question, it means I hope, I wish. So maybe we make this one as well. じゃあ料理王はその裏をかけばいいんだね。いいんだね。いいんだね。Bro, recaps. I understood very well, bro. Thank you very much. Bro, thank you very much for all the philosophy you gave us. Caps. Always appreciate you coming here. Understood. I definitely understood. I'll take actions, don't worry. I will take actions on them and you are pardoned. You are pardoned. I will take actions as soon as possible. Bro, recaps. Amazing guy. Beautiful soul. Twins, did you already look up my sentence? Yeah, this one. This is the one. じゃあ、料理王はその裏をかけばいいんだね。 料理はその裏をかけばいいんだね。Then Leonardo just needs to stay a step ahead. But this is not a question, but it's not, but it doesn't need to be, you know? It doesn't need a question to be a question.
じゃあレオリオンはその裏をかけばいいんだね。
Also to a smart to counter plot, to defeat. Step ahead. How long am I supposed to keep lazing around? Yeah, same thing. I think this one is more accurate because it's していれば stay, so lazing around. Not laze around. Lazing around is better. Lazing around is better. Would be good. Would it be good? Literal meaning is this. Literally. Okay. And yeah. Itsumade, word by word. Itsumade, until when. Daradara means idly, lazily, sluggishly. Shiteireba, if. Keep doing this. Good. No. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful sentence. Easy, understandable, simple. Is that namakemono? My spirit animal. Yeah. It is nakemono. Dara, doing his usual dara. Nakemono. Nakemono, bro. Yuki spiritual animal, spirit animal. My spirit animal is kitsune for sure. Kitsune wa nani o ittamasu? What was the sentence? Kitsune wa nani o imasu ka? Kitsune wa nani o imasu ka? Yeah. Indane. Yeah, the other sentence is this. Naki? What does that mean? Naki sakende irebai. I just want to hear your scream. Omae wa tada. Naki sakende irebai. Okay, it's not a question, but it's still the same thing. Should do. It's not a question, but when you say without a question, it means you should do it. If it's a question, should I do it? You should do it. It would be good if you do it. I think now this brings my memory back. The resurface. Yuki, do you remember yesterday? We did it in Genki. You should do something is tarai. It brings back something is coming back from deep down from my memory that we did in Genki. So memory started resurfacing. You were true yesterday, Yuki.
お前はただ泣き叫んでいればいい。
お前はただ泣き叫んでいればいい。I just want to hear you scream. So nakisake means nakisakebu means to cry and shout. Okay. So this is the other sentence. Means then if Leorio tricks that strategy, it would be good, right? Should just outsmart them, right? Okay, beautiful sentence, I think. Oh my.
じゃあレオリオンはその裏をかけばいいんだね。
いいんだ だね. Okay, so you just outsmart them. You should just outsmart them. Step ahead. Or so Leorio should just outsmart them, right? And literal translation is this. Well then, if Leonardo tricks that strategy, it should be good, right? No. No, it's not a good translation. And Ja, then, Riorio, Leorio is the name. Sono, ura, back, behind, other side, strategy, behind something. Oh, kakeba, if you write scratch, trick, deceive. Yeah, beautiful sentence. Beautiful. So if it's a question, should I do it? If it's not a question, you should do it. It's an advice. Okay. Jonas the dissector finding his demise shortly after these words. Jonas the dissector. Bro, who is Jonas the dissector? Jonas the dissector. From that out? No, is it out? Ah, it's from Hunter x Hunter. Jonas the dissector. This one that was saying, this is Jonas. 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 Omae tada. Omae wa tada. Nakisakende ireba ii. Just want to hear your scream. Yeah, it's a good sentence. It's a good sentence. Omae wa tada.
Omae wa tada. Nakisakende ireba ii.
Nakisakende ireba ii. Beautiful. Beautiful sentence. Omae wa suga. Just want to hear your scream. Yeah, but GPT keeps lagging, bro. Come on. Come on, GPT. You are late. Terebai.
Omae wa tada nakisakende ireba ii.
Nakisakende ireba ii. Omae wa tada nakisakende ireba ii. Beautiful, beautiful sentence. I can see myself using this sentence a lot. Omae wa tada nakisakende ireba ii. Beautiful. Steak in a boon. Camping in a boon. Yeah, if GPT works, I would be very happy. 日本に来たことはありますか? No, いえ。一度日本に来たことがありません。I've never been once to 日本。いつか日本に来る。日本に行く。いつか日本に行きます。将来。Also, 日本人と話す。日本語で日本人と話す。That would be すごいですね。Can't speak, bro. I can't speak. GPT is being, GPT speaking the animal, your animal spirit, bro, is being namakemono. GPT is being sluggish. Dara. GPT is dara. GPT is being dara. Katatsumuri. Snail. Katatsumuri is dara. GPT is doing its dara. いつまでダラダラ たらいいですか？
いつまでダラダラしていればいいんですか？
GPT、いつまで GPT、いつまでダラダラ
いつまでダラダラしていればいいんですか？
GPT、いつまでダラダラしてればいいんですか？いつまでダラダラしてればいいんですか？いつまでIt's crazy, bro. Finally, you have to. GPT needs someone to shout at it. You need to be harsh. Now it works. Want to go to Japan? You want to go as well, bro. いつか日本に行きたいです。Yeah. いつか日本に行きたいです。Bro, 一緒に行きます。What do you say? 一緒に行きます。一緒に行きましょう。I just hear your scream. Even if we fought, it doesn't look like it would be fun. And besides, no. It's not what we're looking for. This is what we need. You just need to be crying and screaming. You just keep crying and screaming. All you need to do is crying and screaming. Just cry and scream. That's all you're good for. If meant harshly.
お前はただ泣き叫んでいればいい。
You just need to be crying and screaming. I think this is the literal translation. Literally. 私も英語が話せるようになりたいです。I also want to speak English. Wait, my friend. 日本人ですか？あなたは日本人ですか？あなたは僕も映画あなたは日本人ですか？僕も英語苦手。日本人ですよ。Bro. I thought you wanted to go. 私も。Yeah. Bro, 一緒に英語を話す。一緒に英語を話す。私は英語をteach 教える。私は英語を教える。私はあなたに英語を教える。Yeah. 英語簡単です。And that's when GPT that's what GPT took it personal. だらだら you need to shame GPT, bro. 倍のかな
ってそう伝えればいいのかな。
いいのかな。伝えればいいのかな。伝えればいいのかな。Beautiful sentence.
ってそう伝えればいいのかな。
Wait, 伝える means? 伝える means to convey, to report, to transmit. Beautiful sentence. Beautiful. 伝えればいいのかな。いいのかな I wonder. Is this was what I should say to her? I wonder. To convey. This is what I should convey. I wonder. 日本人、日本語上手ですね。どうもありがとうございます。いつか一緒に英語と日本語を話す。Are you able? Wait. Is it a convey? 使える means to convey, to report. Bro, 映画はとても簡単です。とても簡単です。But the problem is that 日本語 is 違う。とても違う。日本語と映画をとても違う。The alphabet and stuff. So maybe it's 難しい for Japanese people to 話す。映画の話す。The alphabet is very different. That's why. It's hard. It's hard to speak.
いいよ、明日殺せば。
But a lot of work, with a lot of hard work, いつでも Come whenever you like.
いつでも来ればいい。
いつでも来ればいい。いつでも来ればいい。Come whenever you like. いつでも来ればいい。
いつでも来ればいい。
いつでも来ればいい。I think I had this. Oh, we have it duplicated, huh? We have it in the bar form. Come whenever you like. いつでも来ればいい。
愚かなイノシシめ。呪うなら私を呪えばいい。
A lot of sentences for ばいい。違いはかなり大きいですね。違いはかなり大きいですね。映画と日本語のって、yeah, very 違い, very different. That's why it's difficult, but I don't know, it's different for me as well, but I still push through. So if you push through, bro, you can get it and laugh by my side.
そばで笑ってくれればいい。
それば笑ってくれればいい。
そばで笑ってくれればいい。
そればで笑って。そばで笑ってくれればいい。そばで笑ってくれればいい。And laugh by my side.
そばで笑ってくれればいい。
And as long as you laugh by my side, I'm fine. どうすればいい At least Greek and English share being the same Indo-European language. Family, it helps. No, I mean Japanese is also different for me. It's very 違う. But I'm still learning it. It's not like it's the same for me, but English for Nihonjin is different. It's the same. You know, it's different for me. Japanese is different for me. And English is different for the Japanese on the other way around. But I'm still like pushing through. So what I'm trying to say, if you keep pushing through, you can break this wall of differences. Break it. Bam. どうすればいいと思う Really, what do you think I should do? どうすればいいと思う Okay, this is a nice little sentence. どうすればいいと思う But yeah, English and Greek are different, but the structure is very like it's similar. What should we do with it? A lot, yeah. Bro, we added a lot of sentence. I wonder if there is a Japanese, how to say it, especially when it's early in the morning. Bro, Yuki, can we translate what should we do with a drunken sailor in Nihongo? What? Wait, GPT in Google Translate. Or we use GPT. Wait, let's use GPT. New chat. What should we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Translate this sentence in Japanese. Translate this sentence Japanese. What should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? 英語と日本語は違いますね。違いますね。難しいです。Indeed, yeah. なるほど。でも、push through. Like break the wall of 違います。Ball is, what is the wall? I know what ball. 食べ、違いの違い break it by pushing through 食べの違います酔っ払った水夫を朝早くどうしよう early in the morning. What should we do with a drunken sailor? Can be translated in Japanese as, but it doesn't have bai. Bai suifu dosho. Can you use the grammar point tarai desu ka? Tarai. Forget the drunken part. Umi. Tarai no desu ka? Bai. Wait. Yeah, there is no video. But it would have been nice. Drunken sailor in Japanese. Bro, there is a channel by Koto Harp. It's just music.
Drunken sailor, what will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? In the morning, way enough she rises, way enough she rises, way enough she rises early in the morning.
Afeitarlo con una navaja. Afeitarlo con una navaja. En la mañana. Se levanta. Danish German check. Morgen. Aber there is no Nihongo. Not to the German. Yuki. Morgen in aller Frühe. Morgen in alle Früche. Whoa, but there's no Nihongo.朝早く船ちゃんともやおか船ちゃんともやおか船ちゃんともやおか朝早く会社はどうしようか後会社はどうしようか But it's not tarai though. It's not tarai. If it was tarai, Toshoka? Interesting translation. Why do Germans put a hose on top of the drunken sailor? I have no idea, bro. If it was tarai or bai, we would have used it. Bro, I love this song. We will translate it. Wait, oh. Asa hayaku. Asa hayaku. Shio mizu de nurasoka. Shio means salt. Asa hayaku. Kokaisha wa dou shiyou ka. Asa hayaku. Salt water. Beautiful, bro, beautiful. There is another channel that makes cover about English songs, which is very interesting. So we can see translated Japanese and learn from them. That's a very cool idea. Because I already know the English songs. When I see them translated into Nihongo, I would know what they say. Okay. Cheers and other drinking. Okay, anyways, that's a very cool idea. I think I uncovered new ways of learning now. Covered songs, English covered song into Nihongo. That's a very nice. I saw a channel dedicated to that. Why don't you just judge the next time? Okay, I think we end it here. Just think it over and get back to. It was kind of a chaotic day today, I felt. But it was cool, it was nice. I need to act first. 自分から仕掛けてみればいいのに. Okay. You should have just died. Oh, this one's nice. 貴様が You bastard, you son of a bitch. 貴様が死ぬばいいだろう. You should have just died, bro. I love this sentence. I love it. I love it. It's nice. 貴様が死ぬばいいだろう. Beautiful sentence. Beautiful. It displays anger. It displays discontent. It displays frustration. Beautiful, beautiful. Emotions, strong emotion, angriness, anger. Shineba, not shuneba. Shineba? Ne, that's ne. Shineba ii daro. Kisama ga shineba ii daro. Beautiful sentence, bro. Beautiful. I can display my anger in this, using this. When I'm playing, when I'm killing in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Kisama ga shineba ii daro. Beautiful, beautiful. Can capture scenes of frustration.
勝手にすればいいじゃない。
勝手にすればいいじゃない。You do whatever you want.
勝手にすればいいじゃない。
勝手にすればいいじゃない。
ねえ、行けばいいじゃないのよ。
行けばいいじゃないのよ。Hey, this is not stipulated in the regulations. うちの電話ですればいいだ。うちの電話ですればいいだろう。Just use the home phone. This is nice. This is nice. うちの電話ですればいいだ。うちの電話をすればいいのだ。いいだろ。Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful. うちの電話ですればいいだ。うちの電話すればいいだろう。Just use the home phone. Just use it. So, Monday, we have the first exam. Friday, we have another. And Monday, 3 exams. And Monday, we have another one. So, we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for the next. Okay, and only 2 days. Okay, bro, we end it with this one, I think. Yeah, if dara dara, if GPT is not dara dara. Itsumade dara dara. Can I read this sentence? Sangetsu, no, futsuka means to itsuka. Sangetsu itsuka wa nichiyoubi de, I can't read this kanji. Sangetsu itsuka. Is it itsuka? Tsuitachi. Tsuitachi. Sangetsu tsuitachi wa nichiyoubi de. Shokujutsu. Shokujutsu.
祝日。
祝日。祝日。祝日。晴れの日。晴れの日。fine day。晴れの日でした。晴れの日でした。
晴れの日。
祝日。1st of March。3月1日は日曜日で、祝日、晴れの日でした。It was good day. It was fine day, clear day. 晴れの。Good job, bro. Thank you very much, bro. どうもありがとうございます。If you die, it would be good, right? Yeah, that's a good translation. That's a good translation. Literal. Best just died. It's best if you just die. Why don't you just die? It would solve everything if you died. It would solve everything if you died. Okay, beautiful sentence. Yeah, extreme hostile and aggressive line. I love it. That's why I love it. It's insulting and rarely used outside of military fiction or anime manga. Okay. That would be good, right? Probably. Shineba. Word by word. Some you very rude, aggressive, hostile. Son of a bitch, basically. Kisama ga shineba ii daro. Beautiful, beautiful. うちの電話ですればいいだ。うちの電話ですればいいだろう。Beautiful, beautiful. うちの電話ですればいいだ。Okay. うちの電話ですればいいだろう。Very nice. Okay, I think with this one,
やめちゃえばいいの。
やめちゃえばいいのに. Doesn't she quit?
やめちゃえばいいの。
やめちゃえばいいのに. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Sticky na boon.
謝ればいいと思うな。
謝ればいいと思うな. You think apologizing will do the trick? Beautiful, beautiful. Sticky na boon.
謝ればいいと思うな。
謝ればいいと思うな. You think apologizing will do the trick? Is that what you think?
ぶっ壊せばいいのにな。
壊せばいいのにな. Why won't she just end it? ぶっ壊す to destroy, to crash, to break, by strength, to wreck.
ぶっ壊せばいいのにな。
It's a nice one. It's a nice one. Not going to lie.
いくら払えばいい？
いくら払えばいい? How much do you want? How much should I pay? Beautiful. Beautiful.
いくら払えばいい？
いくら払えばいい? How much should I pay, basically? How much should I pay? いくら払えばいい? How much should I pay? Okay, enough, I think. You can just go with him then.
その人と行けばいいのに。
その人と行けばいいのに.
その時考えればいいじゃん。
Okay, enough, bro, enough. I think enough. Wait, what is... okay. Okay, bro, enough. Yuki. また来ますね. I'll come again, bro. 勉強頑張ってください. Bro, good luck with your study. Thank you very much, bro. I also will go now. Yeah, bye-bye. And また明日, bro. また明日. We also end it here. 勉強。日本語の勉強する。終わります。終わる。So, 明日、また明日、また明後日、また来週、また来月、また来年。バイバイ、bro。バイバイ。また来世紀。また明日。bro、お疲れ様でした。Thank you very much, Yuki. また明日。No, what did I write? また明日。And of course, it's a never-ending journey. It's a never-ending. Until 1000日連続. So yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Yuki. Bye-bye.